Hello, hello, hello. Charlie girl, can you hear me?
Ew.
Hello. Yeah, I just went live real quick and I just needed that extra few seconds because I was trying to pour my coffee real quick.
Get coffee.
Had to get my coffee. Coffee. Yeah, you can give it a few minutes, because I know Jenna's at work. Hi, Ryan Bremer.
Hi, Indica.
Indica. Look, she said I'm first. Actually, Ryan Bremer beat you. Indica, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sweetie. Phew, I'm glad to be home, y'all. So glad to be home. Oh, my goodness.
That's a long trip.
Oh, it was. Ooh-wee. That's one of the longer ones. Not the longest, of course, but one of the longer ones.
Right?
Oh,
Indica said, nope. She's claiming it.
Okay. All right. Well, just sorry, Ryan Bremer. Look at the time. There's no time on here. It comes in chronological order as somebody enters it in, and he's above you there. It doesn't show any time on here. Look at the time. It's 10:16 here.
Yep.
So we do know that there's a little heyday going on.
Yellow shit stirring, as always.
I know. Just you did. What you said? You did?
No. I said a little shit stirring, as always.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Look,
apparently, go ahead, hon.
if
I'm sorry.
somebody wants to, I hate for somebody to look like an idiot. And
Right.
if I can help in any way, I will, but not anymore. Look, she retracted her first. She retracted her.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if you went in chat, I was driving home, so it didn't matter. I was just listening and was appalled. And I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah, the only reason I said anything was because how many times have I said that I was the one that called the wellness check on Harper, which was encouraged by all?
I know. I'm sure we'll probably say this multiple times. Perp Diddy wanted to know what the difference was. I didn't think that it took a rocket scientist to figure out what the difference was and why people weren't making a deal about certain ones calling a wellness check on someone and why there was an issue with having the one that got called on KK. Again, this probably have to repeat this several times tonight, and maybe it'll sink in, Perp Diddy. If somebody, okay, and this is a very sensitive subject for me. After the talk last night, I literally I had to jump off because my head was killing me, and I couldn't anymore. So, if somebody claims that they are going to hurt themselves or somebody else, okay,
or insinuate. They don't necessarily have to say those words, but putting a song in a chat and that has a very permanent ending, the meaning of the song, and saying goodbye. That's pretty telling.
Yeah. Hey, Amanda, Tone Dove, Mama. Yeah. Things like that, or if they actually say the words, right? which can be all sorts of a variety of words. You pick, you know.
Right.
Perp Diddy, that's what constitutes having a call for a wellness check on someone to make sure that emotionally that they're okay, that physically that they're safe from their emotional distress. Okay. Now, KK did not verbalize any of that. She was madder than a hornet because y'all were arguing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, the huge difference here also, I would like to point out, Perp Diddy, is that you sat there and live streamed KK.
Sure did.
Waited for her.
Claimed on her
that
line.
Knock on the door.
Oh, I didn't go over there, so I don't know. No, you didn't go over there, but you live streamed it. Sure did.
You were listening the whole time, weren't you?
There was.
You were sitting there laughing and egging it on. It was horrible. Okay.
Yeah.
So do not sit there, Purple. Perp Diddy. Don't sit there and say, oh, but you went along with it. You encouraged it. You were with it. No, we were not. And if you recall, shortly after that, we did a live and said we will not be going on with KK about this. We're not doing anymore. We did not agree with it. And you understood that. And you said you still were not backing down. So you claimed that that call was needed, even though you are not the one who made the call on it, right? But she needed that call because you felt she could have stroked out, had a heart attack or something, right? And that's what you said. And yet, and yet you didn't make the call, even though you thought she needed it.
No, but that is contrary to how she was commentating when she was live streaming her.
Oh yeah, and it also
whatsoever.
Yeah, and you know, Karen last night had said that she had concerns. She was afraid she was going to stroke out, right? Isn't that what she said? Several times. When you read the FOIA that was pulled, the 6 Up did post Perp Diddy. It was already posted, okay? Hey, NJ Robin, how are you?
Hi, everybody coming in.
In that, it reads exactly what was called in, and it wasn't called in that, hey, I'm afraid she's going to have a stroke. If it was for medical reasons, as Karen had stated, as far as when I think she's going to have a stroke, blah, 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 then it wouldn't have been stated in there that she had no intentions of self-harming or hurting anyone else. It's in there. You can read it. Perp Diddy did read it on her live tonight. So appreciate that, because it really did make it where, you know what, you did call that it was not because you were afraid she was going to have a stroke or a heart attack. You did it while you were arguing back and forth, laughing and carrying on because you thought it was so hilarious in your cynical little way. Okay? You waited to hear if the police, when they were going to arrive. You sure did.
Sure did.
And
so how is that showing concern for someone's welfare?
Oh, not at all. It's just a whole lot of, you know, and then, you know, she's mad at Iris for calling one in who somebody threatened. She absolutely did. And
that's the difference.
You called
let's
Yeah.
get this straight once and for all. That is the difference.
Very huge difference.
KK did
Huge
not
difference.
say that she was going to do anything, was thinking about doing anything, nothing of the sort.
No, she was madder than a hornet.
Iris
Yeah, she
called
was.
on Karen because Karen absolutely 100% said it. I called on Harper because Harper absolutely 100% said it. Not in those words, but she put a song in Discord that had a ominous meaning, and said goodbye. So
yeah, and they,
that's the difference.
Wasn't sitting on a live waiting. Let's hear when the call. Let's when they get there, let's listen.
Right.
Really? Okay. Hey, do you whoopoo? What else was there?
Was kind of jumping around, but she stated that Jenna owed Matthew an apology. No, the fuck she don't. I want to ask you, Purple, what would you do or say if he said the things about her daughter or about your daughter that he did about her daughter? I think you would have reacted the same way. And you better damn well believe that you would have used anything that you had at your disposal. That man does not deserve an apology, will never get an apology.
Yeah, that was way beyond what. Yeah.
And here's the thing, you want to blame Jenna for that? Where did Jenna get that information? Please tell me.
I know.
Where is that?
You want me to say it?
Sure. It's the truth.
Linda Marie.
Sure did.
And yeah, she's got the evidence. If it's up to Jenna whether she puts it out there or not. I don't know if she's going to or not.
So
I just know that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Don't go at Jenna for doing that when it was laid in her lap.
Well, everybody is responsible for what they themselves do.
Exactly.
We'll say that. Okay.
Right. I'm just saying she cannot.
It's
just Jenna.
Perp Diddy over there isn't clean. She does shit in a way that she thinks her hands are always clean, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Did I say that? Did I do that? Did I say call? Oh. Because you have other people that are going to do it for you. Did I look anybody's information up? No, because you got other people who are going to sit here and do it for you.
And oh my God, what about taking accountability? I mean,
oh no, Mare, really?
We've got to be miserable.
That's horrible.
What? I'm not looking at chat.
Mare said she lives in PA. When someone calls 911, they ask, "What's your emergency?" I called. My daughter was having a full anxiety attack, passing out. I lost it screaming, "Send me an officer." The lady said, "I can't." Yeah, Mary, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She had to wait for an ambulance a while back. Oh my goodness. You know what? Hopefully she's okay. Yeah, Tat Jack. I missed Poos, man. I missed it because I was working and driving home a long drive. Yeah, Pixie Truther, that's exactly right. She loads the weapon and waits for them to go off. That's exactly right.
Purple said something else on this live that she's on now. She said that we, as in us, were in her chat telling Purple's story. How is any of this her story? does that mean that she was behind the welfare checks? I mean, just
yeah, it's not your story when you said you didn't call.
Exactly.
So what does it have to do with you, Perp Diddy? What does it have to do with you? You didn't make the call. Why are you telling somebody else's story? Interesting. Wonder why that is. Oh, well, that's cool they do that, Pixie. Here we go state by state. Every state runs a little bit differently, I think. Yeah, don't go ahead.
Against my better judgment, I went in there tonight. I wasn't going to do it, but she was blaming something on Iris and really talking ugly to Iris, and Iris was not saying anything ugly to her at all. And she was blaming her for something that everybody knows that I did and the reason it was done. And that's why I went in there, was to let her know that, but then she wanted to attack me and tell me, nobody asked you, Charlie girl. Well, lesson learned. I'll play on my own playground from now on.
Yep. That's why I said, I don't, that's what you're going to get. I mean, really? Nobody asked you, Charlie girl? No, you were blaming somebody else for something that Charlie girl did. So thank you for going in there and saying, hey, don't be blaming Iris for that. Because Iris, did she call Iris a liar? That's basically what she did. I don't know if she said the exact words.
She was very ugly to Iris. I can't remember exactly what she said.
It said something about you called twice. You called you multiple or something. I don't know. Iris did one, and she's fully admitted to it. It's never been a secret. It wasn't ever anything that was like hush, hush, hush. You know, I mean, come on. If you have legitimate concern for someone, there is no shame in what you are doing.
And Iris said, no, she said, don't tell me. I already know. Don't try to come in here and tell me that you didn't do something that I know you did.
Oh, Lord, good golly. You know, Herb Diddy, why are you trying to tell somebody else's story anyways? It wasn't even yours. Yeah, and J. Robin, you're absolutely right. The accessory to a crime, even if they don't know they're an accessory to a crime, that's the sad part too. They can get time, but most of the time they know. Oh, good, Pixie Truther. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a rough live. I'll tell you what. I mean, me. I don't like to get downright nasty with somebody, but don't come in here not telling the truth, you know? Or coming in here trying to start, you know what? This is the other thing about last night I thought about. Karen absolutely 100% came in here and tried to get us to go at 6 up for some reason. What?
I could not figure out why she came on panel with that. Like, you know, people were saying in chat when she did, why are we talking about this again?
Yeah. And what was, I mean, to come in and start shit. Like we were going to argue it up with, and what did I say? Well, I don't know why they would take up for Linda Marie. That doesn't make sense. Like, you know, when you say something really outlandish, you know, I'm going to check facts anyways, you know, like, but something like that, I was like, hold on, I think there's more to this story, right? And as we know, sometimes there are some people that you're like, yeah, no, there's more here, you know, what's going on? And as we found out, there was more. So don't come in thinking you're going to start a bunch of crap and that we're just going to start attacking someone or going at them because, you know, we got to look and see what the information is first and you know, the details, right?
Absolutely. But so many things come out of her mouth that you're like, where did she even get that?
I don't know. I do not know. What is this? Hold on, I'm missing something. Oh, I'm glad you got it done, Mayor. Instead of filling that paperwork. You know what? Paperwork always gets me. I hate doing paper. I do. I don't know why. Oh, yeah. Pixie, you know what? Golly day. There's so much that just goes. I mean, I tell you what, you can miss a lot during the day, but really it's kind of like a soap opera where you can miss it for a week and it's still the same. It's the same regurgitated stuff a lot of times, you know. It's, oh my goodness. It's like, why? You know, and then here's what's really sad. And I think this is what, because if I'm not mistaken, Iris went over to Park Diddy's, right? Didn't she go in there and then she kind of went at her and then you jumped in there?
Yep.
Okay. When the stuff is so regurgitated and you keep putting it back out there, you know, why? How is it you just can't get it right?
Because it changes all the time.
But the truth doesn't change.
No.
So
but versions do.
I mean, well, I guess if it's not your story to tell, right? Uh-huh. And what was that? What was it? She said something to Dictum. Do you remember what it was? What was that?
I don't know.
And it was something I was going to touch on, and I was like, wait a minute, what did she just say to her? Oh, remember I'd said, hey, I don't remember what it was. It was something she had said to her. I don't remember. It was something. Yeah, Chris, you're not lying on that. I tell you what, you know what? In watching the live, I did say when, and you know what? God forgive me because she's going on about, oh, I have mental problems. That's an excuse. I get away with it. I have this, I have that. And you know what I said? I said, ignorance is no excuse. And that just made everything else obsolete. And that wasn't very nice, but I did think it. I did. I actually said it out loud. I did. You know, and oh, I did catch. Did Perp Diddy actually ask for Hooked on Phonics?
Yep.
Okay. And again, you know what? If you know that it costs money and you need the cash fundage for it, then you could have been asking for funds for Hooked on Phonics instead of asking for funds for a car.
Facts. Yes, Mayor, you are correct. Says to say this Jenna is not only looks tired from work, she's letting the truth be told and not making excuses that weighs on her. Exactly. And others can't do that. They have to be right. And they will change the scenario mid telling it when someone tries to correct them.
Oh yeah, and then say, well, exactly what she did tonight. She does it all the time. Oh well, but you know, it doesn't even matter. Let's just go on.
Exactly.
Go to this. No. What it was is you just sat there and you were spewing false information and lies about someone, but when you were called on it and said, you know, hey, let's set the record straight here. It's not about that. You know, it's let's just do whatever. Right.
You know, I was thinking about this today. I don't think that I've ever met anybody that is so afraid of being wrong that they will go to any lengths to not be wrong.
You got that right. I mean, I can't
ever think about it. She wakes up angry. She goes to bed angry because she starts her day with a live. She ends her day with a live. And they all turn out the same.
I
I mean,
know.
she has got to be miserable.
Isn't that exhausting?
Yes.
Again, I know I made a reference to The Help the other night, but for some reason that movie just really seems to be playing out here. You know, when she looks at her at the end and she says, "Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired?" You know, because
Mm-hmm.
she's so nasty. Was it Miss Millie? I think that's her name, Miss Millie. Or
Mm-hmm.
no,
Minnie.
I don't know. No. Minnie's the maid.
Yeah.
I was trying to think. It's
Oh,
the
yes.
lady at the
Yeah.
house.
It is Miss
Oh,
Millie. Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's one her or her mom's name. It might be her mom. I don't know, but you know, she said, "Aren't you tired of being?" You know, because she's going to make
Mm-hmm.
up a lie and have her framed for stealing silverware. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Aren't you tired, perp idiot? Apparently not.
I think she's is in such a I think she's in fight or flight mode, really,
She's
because
kind of.
huh?
She does seem like that.
Yeah. It's like she's created such animosity that she just is she it's like she wakes up every morning punching, you know?
Yeah.
Get you
And
I'm gonna
then
get you first before you get me.
I know. And then she started. Oh, I know this was one. She started naming off all the people. Um, because Jenna had said you go after those you think are weak. And I
Mhm.
don't the way I
Well, the
interpret that
operative word there
is
was think, that you think are weak. Jenna
yes,
didn't say
and
they were weak.
exactly. But you know, there you go. And when I think people have a different, you know, understanding of what that word weak means. Not that they're not strong individuals, just that there may be something going on in their life currently that gets them down. You know, because I'll be the first to admit, man, when I've got something heavy in my life going on, I maybe you know you're a little more. I hate to say weak, but that is um, you can pop off easier. You can fight back. You can argue, whatever, right? Like so I think there's a different perspective of what that word means to some
Mhm.
people. So in
Right.
my mind, I don't look at that and be like, hey, those two people are they're just weak individuals. No, that's not it at all. But when you think that you're going after somebody that you can get your thumb on,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But then she started naming off everyone that she goes after and calling us all, oh, they're weak too. They're weak too. And I just said, keep going, Perp Diddy, because you are really not looking too good right now.
Right.
All those people that you went after. I don't give a crap that you're talking whether anybody's weak or not. Whatever. I know I'm not. Even when I'm emotionally exhausted because of things going on in my life, I'm not weak. There are times that I feel like I am, but I'm not. And,
Exactly.
for her to sit there and just start naming everybody off. And she's like, oh, gee, who else is there? And I started naming people. And I was like, oh, well, you missed so and so, so and so, and so and so. I sure did, didn't I? She didn't mention Widow, Chris, Lenny. Who else? There's the list continues on. There's a lot more people than what she mentioned, even though her list was pretty long that she mentioned. And I think that's really sad that you can sit there and say you went after all those people. Tabitha, I mean, really? And how about the people that you've gone after that you're back friends with again? Ray, Jill.
Pixie Truther is still going on, I think.
What's going on?
She says she thinks she missed this live that we're talking about.
Oh, she might still be live. I don't know.
She might. Or she's in the bushes. Hey, perp.
Oh, yeah. It probably is now. Oh, Karen is up there now. Oh, I don't want to watch.
Is a glutton for punishment.
I don't know. What are you doing, Karen? Oh my gosh. That's all right. I mean, I wonder if she's telling me truth now. Maybe she will. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you this later. Something I thought about.
Yeah. Well. Oh, Chris, it must be getting saucy over there, huh? Saucy. I couldn't stomach it no more. I couldn't stomach it anymore.
I mean, just the tone. Oh,
I know. She was going at Iris. Oh, I said, what? Oh my gosh. And she got kind of nasty with you too. None of your business. Blah, blah. What?
Would you like to listen a little bit and see what's been said up there?
Oh, you go ahead. If Karen's on there, you can play it.
For it. Because I never got, so I don't even know a name except Timmy. I'm just telling you what she said, Karen. No, I know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to have an attitude. I'm just tired of all these accusations. I only know her. Oh, you don't think I'm tired of them either, Karen? I imagine you are. Okay, well, since you're on my panel, yes. Are you still sticking with the story that you told over on Shinings? I heard you say it. You heard me say that I came to you and said my son was never threatened. I was in Discord when you came in. There was other people, and I heard a conversation, yes. Did I? No. You heard me say word for word that my son was never threatened.
In tears.
Yes.
Yes.
You're a liar, Karen.
Oh, now she's lying on that?
Says it didn't happen except for you 5. Only 5 people.
No, it's not only 5 people. It's only 5 people.
To be honest with you, I don't know why.
It is only 5 people that stood up and told you and told the whole world that you lied. Everybody else is still under your thumb. They're not going to say anything.
You know who knows?
Who?
Yap was on that call because remember she was in there heavy as could be on her going, it's okay, blah, 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 blah. Sure was. Yap, why don't you stand up and tell the truth?
People are not admitting it. Did I want it to come out publicly? No. Okay. Oh. Well, supposedly it was recorded, but wait, that miraculously disappeared on the phone. So I didn't know it was recorded. Because it wasn't, because it didn't happen. So you can stick to that same bullshit story, Karen. That's fine. I don't care. I know what the fuck happened. And just like you want to run and tell people that you didn't come to me for help about the fucking text message either. That's okay, Karen. I don't care. That's the difference between me and you. I don't give a fuck. I also wanted to forward, and you know that too. Oh, really? After you asked me if me or my husband could make an email or a text message? That's not how it went down. Put the messages out, Karen. Recording Glamour. Put the messages out. I talked to you a lot on the phone, Purple. Oh, but you asked me in a text message.
Put your threatening message that you got from your, about your son then if it happened. Put it out there. It didn't happen there, Perp.
Right.
Some text messages, and there was a lot where you asked me if me or my husband knew how to fake an email or a text message. I don't even know who this is. They left. So you're going to sit here and say that you never texted me that? I don't know if I did or I didn't, and I don't know. I'd have to look. Go back and look, Karen. Because I guarantee you did. because it was after you found out that you are the one that sent me the article on Shorty. You're like, what do I do? What do I do? And
see how quickly changed the subject?
Yep.
I told you not to do anything yet. I don't know who this is. Can you hear me? Oh, it's Kitty.
Okay, so I am not on my phone. I don't know how to use StreamYard or Streamlabs from this device. However, who's all up here? Is Karen still here? All right.
It's probably something on my phone.
No. Karen, you know who the freak out. I'm not gonna even drop the F-bomb. You know who the hell I am, girl. Stop playing dumb. Stop playing dumb.
I saw you a couple of times on Buddies. That was really
no. You look. Whenever I said something about, you were saying about the Narcan. Okay, I remember specifically about the Narcan. This is where I was a target for you because you were saying that there was somebody coming in multiple times getting Narcan. You didn't believe that person should be revived so many times.
This is bringing back memories of my husband.
I'm just trying to tell you where it all started and how you hated on me.
Oh, look, here ran.
I can't hear this woman.
I'm
sorry,
but
no, it is what it is.
We know that Karen participated in it.
And the docs. No, she got the docs of my DVs, my domestic violences, which was well warranted, and you handed them to Heidi because you were trying to tell Heidi more or less that I was, stalking her or whatever. It don't matter. Just own it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
just say you're sorry and move on because you did it.
Paranoid because a lot of what other people were saying was like, "Oh, Kimmy's crazy. She's ready to go after people."
Oh, I'm
Kimmy
crazy. You gotta believe it. No, I am crazy.
She is, but she wouldn't go after nobody for no reason unless they were coming after her, like seriously, and that in a bad way.
I'm done with that.
All right, Kimmy. Well, I think I said it last night. Yap over there, she's in a whole lot of stuff. She is too,
Yep.
That's just sad. Why do you need to have all that information on people and stuff? I mean, come on now. Good golly. Between Karen and Heidi and Jill and Linda Marie. I mean, oh my goodness. What on earth? Yeah, who is the eye candy? Who is the eye candy? The lawyer. He's a cutie. Well, Karen went up there. I guess she didn't get enough of it last night. I don't know.
I have not heard her admit that she heard Purple say that, so I'm glad to hear that.
She did. I don't remember whose panel it was on. Maybe was it? Or maybe it was in chat. She said, yeah, she did. That did happen. She was there. She was on that call. Sure was.
Karen was always in Discord, so.
Yeah, she was. And Harper does know. Harper absolutely knows. Because the whole point was that her and Harper wanted her. The reason she had to tell Harper was because Harper wanted to, get a lawsuit going and get her in on it so that they could, open up or a case or whatever it was they were going to do legally. I don't know.
And she didn't have a choice but to admit that she lied.
Yep. And she was afraid that Harper was going to expose it because her and Harper had a falling out.
Yep.
So, yeah. Harper could always come forward and tell the truth, too.
Indica says she's the eye candy.
Indica is.
Mrs. Indica might agree.
Oh, I know she would. She most definitely would. Oh, yeah. So, but, we just want to jump on because it's not cool to sit there and spread misinformation which is lies. And you know it's lies. Don't sit there and act like you know it's not. Because it's been regurgitated so many times and has been told to you many, many times what calls were made, who called, why they were called, blah, 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 whatever. There's just no reason to be, you don't need to be rude to somebody if they're coming in and they're saying, hey, you know, this is why, this is the truth. We need to make sure we set the record straight. There's just no reason for that.
Chris says, so what does Perp have to say about her bestie Linda looking into everyone's real life?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Perp Diddy that one if you could get a question in edgewise, you know.
I think at the beginning of this live that she's doing, she said it wasn't true.
Okay.
But don't quote me on that because I'm not for 100% sure, but I think that's what she was up saying, you know, defending her.
Oh, yeah, Chris, that's great. Jenna wanted to take Perp and ink down. Why? Okay, how would you take ink down? First
But
off,
look,
from what?
She's listening to Ink's Delusions. That should answer it right there.
Yeah. Oh, YouTube lawyer. Okay, I think I know who you're talking about.
And that's exactly what it was. I'm sorry. We did absolutely nothing to Ink. Absolutely nothing.
Well, Chris knows because she used to chat. Didn't you used to chat with Ink? I think she kind of knows what you kind of deal with, you know. Yeah, she is always after. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And there's no one after her, so I don't know. I just hope she gets the help that she needs and she's okay. Yeah, I know that was just crazy.
Indica said, "My wife is eye candy. She is beautiful."
Oh yeah, that's true.
You
That's
both
true.
are beautiful.
Oh, what was I gonna say? I was saying something. I've got to remember. I'm tired. You know, it's been a long day. Okay, I'm trying to look back in chat to see if I can figure out what I was thinking. Oh. Okay, it had something to do with at the beginning when she said with Linda Marie. Hold on. Oh, let me think. It was a point I was going to make.
Make me, Indica.
Hold on.
She said, "Hush."
Yeah, hush, so I can try to remember what point I was. There was something to do with what she said to Jenna at the beginning of the live. What was it? Oh, yes. Okay, thank you for just that moment. You know, like I said, I'm tired. I'm getting older now because we old, right? We
old.
Oh, I'm going to touch on that too. Remember, old.
Yeah.
Just tell me old in a minute, okay? If I forget, which I probably will. There seems to be some confusion there about Linda Marie sending screenshots. I'm not sure. I think they're thinking the infamous screenshots that caused the divide, right?
Right.
That caused us getting accused of all kinds, you know, whatever. No, the information that was put out was Linda Maria's collector of info. Apparently, she has a lot of it. Word on the YouTube streets.
Yeah.
So, there's that. Now, I will touch on this too. Perp Diddy has been caught saying my old friends. I do find it. I don't know. I do. I find certain things that she says comical because it's just like, how old are we again? You know, old friends. Okay, and I will venture to say this. You're in a chat on someone's live. You're their mod. Okay. I will say this: we were never your friends, Purple. And I say that because if you had been, you know, you're portraying yourself to be this, you know, this, oh, we were such good friends, we were so close, da 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 da. If that was the truth and that was a situation, then you would have noticed when you got on certain subject matters and you know certain things started going down, you would have noticed the absence of said friends. You would have noticed, oh, they got really quiet. Is everything okay? You would have understood that, hey, you know what, this subject matter may, excuse me, I got hiccups now. Oh no, may be upsetting, and you know, certain people may not want to be in there. You missed the boat on that one. A friend would know those things. You can't sit there and say you were friends with someone when you know absolutely nothing about them.
Yep.
So I do find that interesting. Mayor, oh my gosh, yeah. You see that? You said, I'm old, I need to write things down. I tell my girls, I didn't say that, did I? I'm telling you right now, Charlie girl, when I'm on the phone with her and I'm driving or something, you know, on my headphones, okay, don't worry. I'll say, hey, write this down. I'll forget this later. Write it down for me. I gotta remember I gotta do this.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I just blame it on there's just too much info going into this noggin, you know. Yeah, Chris. See, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like that. That's just, you know, and it's just funny because now that we have stepped back and we're looking at the bigger picture, we are on the outside looking in. There are a lot of things that I didn't see before.
That's what I was going to say. You don't,
yeah.
You didn't recognize it until you do.
Yeah. And then it's like you can't unsee it now. And
Right.
it's like, oh my gosh, was it always this bad? Was it always this? What in the world, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just paying attention more now or seeing things from a different perspective, or maybe all of it, you know? It just, wow, you know, are you serious? Like, why are you, you know?
We've talked about it, you know, when you're friends with somebody or you think you're friends with somebody, you know, they may do something that you kind of overlook or give the benefit of the doubt, you know. So.
Yeah, well, now it's like you can't anymore, you know? It's like, oh my goodness. Oh, she's behind 1.5 years, huh? Yeah, Mayor, that's exactly right. You lean in on each other, not go and attack each other all the time. That's and I mean, really, if you watch Perp Diddy's lives lately, man, guys, have I not said it? How many times have I said, man, that chat is imploding.
Hi, cracking asses.
It is imploding all over the place, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They're attacking each other within. And I'm like, what are you doing? You don't attack each other from within? Oh my goodness, you know?
Right.
That's ridiculous. Like, what are you, oh my word. I'm just so glad I don't have to listen to none of it no more. Nope, out. You know, it's sad when you won't even go into a Discord call because you already know what's going on, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, Discord is the devil. The first couple
Oh,
times I
God.
went in there, I was like, I don't ever want to do that again. And I would only go in there if somebody said, hey, there's a call, or everybody's been asked to come in there, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it did get pretty brutal. But not all Discords are like that.
No.
My Discord's pretty chill. Everybody, chats about what's going on or whatever. But I mean, we talk about all kinds of anything pretty much. I mean, it's the same. Everybody's the same in there as they are out in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, hey, blah, 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 and we've only had one call in there. I need to do another call in there one of these days. It's just been so busy.
Yeah, that's true,
Okay.
Chris.
Yeah. It's what you make of it. It's who you surround yourself with in there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She did.
Yeah. We kind of were listening there, cracking asses. She played it for a minute and a couple minutes, and we were listening and heard that. We're like, yeah. Karen had come. I think it was in here. She had come in when we were talking about it one time and said, yeah, absolutely, that call did happen. Yeah, if we could just get Harper on board, wherever she is, I don't know where she's at. She knows the truth as well. And Yap Yap knows the truth, but she'll never tell. She won't roll on perp, did he?
Nope.
She won't roll on perp, did he? Not like Jaguar,
I mean, I don't really care if we ever prove it. I just know what I know. You know what you know. Everybody that heard it knows what they know. Whether they voice it or not, they heard it. And I mean, no matter what you do or what you say, she's going to deny it. She's going to have some excuse for this or that, like it always is. And it's just not worth it.
Yeah. Well, it just also lets you know those who are willing to lie. Because I'm telling you now, if anybody had asked me, I wouldn't have lied to them. I would have been like, no, it didn't happen.
But at the same time, it wasn't our place to tell that.
I know. I don't know. I go back and forth on that one still. Because there were some people who were really affected by that lie. I did not realize how much they were affected by it. I'm not going to judge it all up now, but that's where I feel bad.
From that day forward, I just did feel some type of way, like, I don't think this is who I thought it was,
Yeah. We did. Yeah. It just, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't realize that it had gone. There was so many issues outside of that. You know what I mean? How it affected certain people. And I was like, oh my gosh. If I had realized that, I probably would have said something. That's where I'm like, oh my God, how did I not? I didn't know that. Well, now we know.
Rocco, are you a stalker? Chris asked Rocco, are you following me?
Oh, well, Rocco usually has somebody following her too. Yeah. Yeah, Pixie Truther, that's true. Oh, so she's not following you, Chris. You left her behind. Oh man, Chris. Where the heck did you leave her at?
It's all about perception.
Yeah, see, look, you say she's following you. She says you left her. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a bunch of crap. I'd rather just, we got some good. Look, are we gonna say it? Are we gonna say it?
What? I was told not to. I got in trouble.
By
You?
me? Well, I I mean, if the paparazzi gets to you, honey, they're gonna get to you. They've already know because I know they're just clinging on, listening to every word we say.
Mm-hmm.
We're not telling what airport you're leaving
Well,
from.
here's the thing. How many airports are there in the United States?
553,000 million.
Yeah.
9,800.
So
Like,
I'm
there's
okay.
a lot. There's a lot of airports. Yeah. Tomorrow's the day, y'all. Tomorrow's the day. I'm so excited.
I am too. Iris will be coming from her direction, and I'll be coming from my direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Chris, you're correct. I'm headed to Texas.
Texas. Yep, that's it. That's going.
And so is Iris.
Yep. Yes. Tomorrow's the day. That's why I only work 2 days this week. You know, I tell you what, though. I swear only working 2 days out of the week that was more brutal than doing, 4.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely meeting up with Jenna. She's going to come stay a couple nights on her days off.
Yep.
Thank you, Pixie.
Should we go live from the hot tub or?
No.
Why not? Give you just a headshot, Okay. No, because you know what'll happen is I'll drop the phone in there.
Uh-huh.
Please don't let it be plugged in.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
I'll just speak from experience. The person that's listening from the outside of the hot tub on their device cannot understand anything you say when you're in there. So that's probably not a good idea.
I don't know. It might be.
What's New Jersey Robin talking about? Hi, Fancy.
I think there's Fancy. She's in the bushes.
I know. I wish everybody could have come and Fancy.
Well, Indica she did too, getting in. It was a misunderstanding there, but she was asked if she would fly. Mm-hmm. We know how that went down. Fancy's been working a lot.
That she would, but we're going to do it again real soon when everybody can get together.
Yeah, we just got to find a place. And I'm not sleeping on a bunk bed this time.
No, you're not. You're sleeping in your bed.
Well, this time I'm sleeping in my own bed. But I'm saying the next place we go to, I ain't sleeping on a bunk bed.
Oh, right. No, we're going to get that travel mobile that I put in chat earlier.
Oh, yeah, for women over 50. It was really nice to get up there. Really is. I have to say, I don't think we could afford that get up, though.
Indica said, I hear you. I didn't see any proof. No receipts. It didn't happen, right, Indica?
TJ said she'd enjoy our time together and stay off of YouTube. Well, we might go live, but only that'll be it. Yeah. We don't have, let me tell you, when we'll go live or something, but that's like the only time we have for YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're not going to be doing weddings or anything. I mean, I don't think there's anybody who's going to be getting married.
Not that I know of.
You know what? Oh, Charlie girl. Listen, you don't. We got to hook you up because we got to plan your wedding.
No,
we need to start planning it now.
Nope.
Maple, shh. Come on, you want to sit out here with me? You don't have to bark at everything.
Thank you, Robin.
No, we can start planning your wedding now. You can have the perfect wedding. That way, you could have a perfect wedding, and if the guy's not so perfect, I mean,
what are you talking about?
You're the only one single.
No, I'm saying when. What are you talking about? When?
Whenever. I don't know, but I was just saying we're not doing the wedding.
That ship has
Look,
sailed. I ain't doing it
there
again.
ain't no ship sailed yet, sweetie. Look, look,
I
look.
ain't
This
doing it
ship's got to
again.
come
I
in and
told
dock
you,
at the port.
told
We
you
got
today the reason
to.
that I will never
Oh,
do it again.
I bet you I could find a few single guys at the airport, and I'm gonna line them up, and you pick one out, and that's gonna be it. So
Nope.
you can either, pick and have a hot looking guy that you're with, or
No. I don't.
maybe I'm sure there's a pilot that's single. We could fly around for free. Charlie girl, this is your destiny. This is what you must do for us. Charlie
I
girl,
got
take one
my
for the
own
team.
baggage. I don't need
No,
somebody else's.
look, look, look. It's perfect. You marry a pilot. We can all fly for free or really cheap, right? And he'll travel all the time, so it's like you're not even married anyways. Think about
No.
it. Best of
Mm-mm.
both worlds. I think it's great. It works for me. Come on, Charlie girl.
Are you packed, Iris? Yeah, look. And here's the thing, Mayor. She's the person that officiates the wedding.
I can do it all. You're one-stop shop. Let's go. Sure can. That's the, I I think I like that plan, Charlie girl. And what better place than an
Well, I'm
airport?
glad you do, but it ain't happening. Look, Chris wants to talk about the youth vibrators.
Oh, well, yes. That is still waiting. You know what? I got home again. Look, look, look. A true story. You remember last week when I came home and I said there was a package for me and my husband had put it by the coffee pot? And I was completely joking because I already knew what it was. But I was like, oh, a package, all right, already. You just asked for them last night and these ladies are delivering, And it was medicine. Well, I kid you not. I get home today. There's another package for me next to the coffee pot. More medication. Can't gum it. I thought for sure I'd have a little bit of work for Jenna to do.
Iris thinks she's forgetting to pack something. Is that what you
do
mean?
you think? Do you have your phone charger?
Indica
Put that in your
said,
carry-on.
I think she's saying my wedding song will be Fly Me to the Moon. Yep. Texas Thelma and Louise. And
here we go.
And Birdie and who else? And Martha. Thelma, Louise, Birdie, and Martha.
Who's Birdie and Martha?
Well, that would be Iris and Jenna.
I know, but
I don't know. They'll have to choose who they want to be.
Well, what are they from? Who's Birdie and Martha from?
I just made it up. I just made it up.
Oh, because I was thinking
Laverne and Shirley.
With that Birdie is Sandra Bullock. What was the name of that? I love that movie too.
Don't be a purple. Stay classy. Good night.
We're trying to stay classy, TJ Jerk. We really are. It's hard sometimes, though.
Thank you, Robin.
You know that movie. Sandra Bullock played in it. Her character's name is Birdie.
I don't remember. I don't think I've seen that movie.
Oh, what is the name of that?
I love that movie. Dr. Google. Hope Floats.
Yes, Hope Floats. I love that movie. That. But that's what I was. Oh, you've never seen it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's such a good love story. It's a good story.
Oh, look, Indica said it before I could even look it up.
Hope Float, yeah. Hope Float. It's a good. I love that movie, And I'm a sucker for those kind. Iris, did you want a link? Iris. Oh,
Look,
she's probably
you dirty
looking
girl.
around for her charger.
I don't. I'm good.
What?
She said her neighbor is 80 and is looking since her husband died. It's never too late.
Well, maybe you could hook up,
I'm not
get somebody
saying I'm
before
too
she
old.
does.
I'm not saying the reason is that I'm too old. I just am not interested in somebody else's baggage. I don't
Okay,
need.
look. I'm not
I don't need
asking
another
you.
man to take care of and wait on. And no.
If it's a pilot, you wouldn't even have to wait on. He would be gone most of the time.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying. He'd be gone most of the time. It would be perfect. Dadgummit, Charlie girl, we could get some cheap flights.
No, then I'd have to do the nasty with him, and I ain't doing it.
No, you don't even have to do that. Let him be hooking up with some young stewardess or something,
Okay.
I mean, I'm just asking. You could take one for the team. If I find you a pilot, would you at least consider it?
You mean you're
I'm
cougar,
just
Ira?
kidding. I'm just kidding.
You can have him.
Iris is already married. You're our last hope.
No.
You are our last hope.
You.
I'm already married too. My
Well,
husband would kill me.
well, I
Then
heard
he'd
somebody.
be the one hooked up with some female pilot somewhere, traveling the world and enjoying himself. I'm not letting him off like that. I don't think
I
so.
heard about this girl that this guy was hitting on her, and she's like, "I'm sorry, but my husband doesn't allow me to date."
That's true. It's true.
Ira said she has to wash her critter. I said, "You mean cooter?"
Washer.
Whatever you want to call it, honey. That's fine.
Yeah, maybe she calls it her critter. That's new. Okay.
She also needs to catch up on messages and emails. I read and forgot to reply. I mean, I do reply. Okay, do that on the
Later.
plane. Do it on the plane.
Did you download movies to watch, Iris?
I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to surf YouTube. That's what I always do.
I don't know. What does your critter? Never mind. I don't want to know what your critter eats.
Oh, that's right, Chat Jack. I am just fine.
Look, Delia Wufu even said it. Look at that. If they don't have a passport, I'm out. Expectations are high. Delia Wufu, come on, honey. Come be friends with us. Look.
Yep.
Come on.
We have sort of referred to ourselves as the Golden Girls.
Yeah, well.
She said the Golden Girls does Dallas.
That's true. Dallas, baby. You get some good little music going.
What about hot dogs, Indica? You nasty?
Oh, that's what her critter eats.
Now you talking about your critter or Iris's? And how do you know?
Iris probably told her.
Oh,
you're reading your shirt and your PJ.
I can't find my t-shirt, dadgummit.
What do you mean you can't find it? We could be all matching and it'd be so
yours,
cute.
But yours is pink and mine's gray. I can't find it.
Instead of calling us Twinkies, they just call us ding dongs. Huh. Look at the ding dongs with their little Golden Girl shirts on. They think they're so cute.
And pants. She's bringing her pajama bottoms.
I don't wear pants, Iris. I'm just kidding.
That's why you only see her from the chest up.
Headshots only. And no, I'm not going to pull a Ziggy and stand up with my underwear on.
Oh, KK said, I cannot stay. I have to go report someone.
Uh-oh. Oh, well, go report, KK. I'm sorry. I don't know what you got to report. Good luck.
Oh, Lord. Iris said, you don't wear pants and I don't wear tops. Seems pretty even.
Well, yeah, but see, I look okay if I wear a long enough shirt that looks like a short little dress.
Well, maybe her pajama bottoms she can pull up over her booty.
Iris looks a little odd going around with her pants pulled
No,
way up
have you
like
not
that.
ever done that with like real loose pants? You can pull them up over your boobs.
Charlie girl, what the fuck? Are you serious? Like, Charlie girl, this got me worried. You actually do that?
Crazy pants. You've never
Never mind.
Oh, yes, you have.
No, I do
Yeah.
not dress like that.
Oh no, KK, for real? On
What happened? What
YouTube
happened?
or in real life? She had a flasher.
What? What do you mean a
KK
flash?
said I had a flasher.
Oh,
Robin, I don't
at her
even.
house probably.
I don't even.
Well, you go ahead and you wear your pants around like that. That's fine. I'm not, no judgment, Charlie girl. No judgment. If that's how you like to
Okay.
dress.
I'll show you while I'm there what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but I'm
Well,
telling you, I don't.
I'm pulling your t-shirt down to your knees.
I wear my t-shirt and my underwear when my kids are at school. I will walk around like that. I don't have to. I mean, you see how long my shirt is on me, and there ain't nobody else here but me.
Look what Pixie Truther said.
Where the View or TMZ?
No, up.
What?
Go up.
Hold on. Oh, you had to scream. Oh no, I hate the work purple calls you and suck, not content creators. Too many purples, not a content creator. She just creates pain and misery. Women accept the jerks, make lemonade out of lemons. Yeah, you got to. Wow, more.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, we just get on here and chat. It's okay. We can chat, you know. Not creators. Well.
Oh, it was on your live.
All right, better go report him, man, because it.
He got their real
Really?
name. He said.
Huh. That's interesting.
What?
She had a flasher on there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to accuse anybody or anything. I just think it's interesting. Night, Manda.
Night, Manda. Good night, KK. I know one thing I didn't get done that I said I needed to do today is pluck my eyebrows.
Oh, you hadn't done that yet?
Oh, you might just have to look at my caterpillar.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Fine, don't do your eyebrows, but the picking pool of the pilots may be a little bit slimmer.
Good. I'm gonna let everything grow up then.
Oh dang! Look, Iris has got a critter that's eating. Your critter is going to be a walking on its own. Oh my gosh! Look, Maple's very upset. She is distraught over that.
New Jersey Robin, my mother-in-law is 83, and she has a boyfriend. And she and her husband and her new boyfriend and his wife, when they were younger, would double date together. So both of their spouses passed, and they reconnected, and now they're an item.
Now they're dating each other instead of someone else.
Yeah.
Aww. That's sweet.
He's asked her about 5 times to marry him, and she says no.
Smart.
Same thing. That's where I got it from. She said, I have spent my entire life answering to somebody.
Yeah.
Why would I want to do that again?
For the air fryer, it'd be really, really cheap for free. I say you could just take one for the team, but I mean, hey, who am I to say anything? You know, just somebody who would be willing to take on a cheaper airfare. That's
Who
all.
are you talking about, Indica?
What did she say?
She said somebody's already has a bush hanging out of their short leg.
Man, she mean, what the heck is she? Who is she looking at? I
I
hope
know
you're
you
not
ain't
talking about your wife
me.
like that. She's talking about your wife like that.
Maybe she was doing talk to text, and she didn't mean to put that in.
I don't know why you talking about me. You ain't never seen no bush hanging out of this. Mm-mm. Maple, come here.
She said
Yeah,
me.
get over
Well,
here.
no. Apparently, you don't know me, woman.
Mm-mm-mm.
Apparently.
Oh, Charlie, she said you got a. My
I know
goodness.
she said that. Look, here
I
she
know.
goes. She goes and chats for a little bit in other areas, and now she's got to come at me, bro.
Is that all you got? What else you got?
You got. Well, that's another good thing, Turtle Dove, about getting older, because the armpit hair stops growing at some point.
Well, I can't do the armpit hair. I know some people don't do that. You know, they don't shave, and I can't do it. It did. Ooh, I gotta shave this. You know.
But what I'm
I
saying
like.
is, after a while, it stops growing, and you don't have to.
Well, mine still grows. Doesn't grow as much. It's not as thick as it used to be.
Right.
You know. But I mean, like I said, I've asked my daughters. Thank you to my daughter said that they won't. They'll trim my hairs for me when I'm getting old.
Yeah, right. That's right. See, I don't have any daughters, so
You
I might
better
leave
treat the
it up to my
boys right.
daughter.
Better treat them boys right. My boys would do it too if I asked them. Hey,
My boy wouldn't even check my oil. What makes you think he's gonna pluck my chin hairs?
if you ask him nicely, he might.
No, it's the daughter-in-law who I have to be nice to.
I don't know. You better be nice to her. She'll be the one over there plucking your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, ow. You know.
Indica said, "Oh my God, poor boys." Mm-hmm.
Poor boys. Well, they'll get that in your eyebrows. Tell them if it looks, you know, if you're laying in bed and it looks like your eyeballs or your eyebrows are crawling, it's time for a trim up.
Yeah, when you end up with a unibrow. Turtle does said, "I'm just here pulling my chin hairs out."
Yep. I know. I mean, the hair will grow in your chin. Chinny chin chin.
Why is that?
I don't know. It drives me nuts though.
I don't like it.
Well, I don't know of anybody, any woman. I have yet to meet one. Well, I don't know. I think there might be one or two. Might actually like it.
New Jersey Robin said I sounded young, like 40.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, the armpit hairs move to the face. I mean, yeah, I guess it could be worse. I mean, we could get like hair on our back crack or something. You know what I'm saying? That would be worse, I
Mm-hmm.
guess. But at least there you wouldn't have to look at it. I mean, you have to look at it on the chin or like
Oh my
when you
God.
go.
Look
Huh?
what Do You Whoop said. Are you
Oh,
reading it?
no, that's true. Oh, and it's not just in Florida. They may just have a really
Ooh, they
large.
nasty.
The desires never stop. And then a lot of them are single, you know, so they just woo, woo, woo. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you see in retirement communities.
You're probably right, Indica.
But
No,
crack
they
haired and
they
chin
let
hair,
them go
yeah.
on with the braid, probably.
Hey, Robbery Mom. Yeah, they probably would, you know. Like, mom's hair in hair isn't long enough. We can't do a braid yet.
Me too, horsewoman.
You look like one of them bikers, you know, with the big old beards with them braided.
Yeah, Pixie Truth said it's all those hippies becoming seniors.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile,
I'll have
the
5
baby
little things
boom.
of hair on my head. Baby
Yeah,
boomers. Yeah.
what's up with that? You know, you lose it places that you want it and get it places that you don't.
Life is cruel. Life is cruel. Cruelty of life. You know, I don't know.
I'm gonna check that out. What's it called? The Villages.
Fu Manchu,
Fu Manchu.
Prime or Hulu. She said it was called. Oh no, Mare said she was feeling her chin. It's time again. I know. And don't look in the mirror, Mare, because you might see you got some caterpillars on the old eyebrows there. I've been trying to keep up with mine, but I think I'm just going to go get them waxed again. You know, all those little. Seems like no matter how much I pluck, you know, when you go look in the mirror, you'll see a couple like, ooh, I missed some right there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be right there when you don't have your
You
tweezers
take
on.
off to the grocery store and look in your mirror and think, "Oh my gosh, I forgot. We're gonna take care of that."
Well, I don't know why you worried about a little bit of chin hair there when you were in there with your stretchy pants around your boobs.
I don't wear them out anywhere.
The people at Walmart, there's Charlie girl.
Hey, look, Walmart is the place to go if you're gonna do that.
My worst, listen,
I love to watch those videos.
okay, you know what? The videos are one thing to watch until you see it in real life. And when you go into Walmart, you know,
Mm-hmm.
when you see those little benches sitting there by the doors or
Mm-hmm.
the chairs that are over like by the pharmacy,
Mm-hmm.
do not sit in them. Do not. I don't care if you think you're going to die. You better find a shelf to prop yourself up against. Do not sit on one of those chairs.
Mm.
Don't do it. Mm-mm. I promise you. Uh-uh. Nope. 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 Because after what I witnessed, I said, I looked at my husband. I said, and that is why you do not sit in those chairs. And he just looked at me. He was like, Rebecca, like, I'm telling you, look.
Angelica's gonna shave hers and just draw a line. Shave what? We need to know.
Her eyebrows. You shave
He
them,
didn't
draw one little
say
line.
that.
Well, we were talking about eyebrows, so that's probably, you know.
Hey, Pixie Truther, we have a rule here. If you talk about food, you got to tell us what it is.
Oh, wait, she said she gonna go eat, didn't she?
Putting dinner in the slow cooker.
Ooh, is it a roast? Charlie girl always got to talk about food.
Always. Jesus, that's what I mean. Okay.
I know that's what you meant, but she was thinking. Oh yeah, AJ Robin. I tell you what, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, and it really, I don't even need to have big pants because you know my boobs are just little flat pieces of paper that just hang down. You know.
You might need some suspenders.
I don't know, just to hold the bad boys. Boop, fold them up. You making a paper airplane? Well, it's the only way I can get a flight around here. Charlie girl's not marrying a pilot for me, you know. Jeez.
Nope. I am not going to take one for the team.
Dadgummit, man. I really thought you were a team player.
Mm-mm.
But it is what it is, you know. You know, I mean, between the boobs and the squishy, hey, y'all know what I'm talking about when I say you got old lady ass. Come on now, people know you know what I'm talking about. Maybe
Yep.
you don't. I don't know, Charlie Girl. You
Oh, absolutely, I do.
the ass goes soft.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah, blah. You know, like,
Uh-huh.
man, that baby's butt ain't got nothing on mine right now. It's just mushy, 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 soft. Well,
Right. Indica said, "Why would I need to draw a line on that? She knows where to go."
mm,
I think I might have
yeah,
seen an episode of that.
The Villagers.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see an episode or did you see the previews for it?
No, I think I watched an episode one time.
Is
Been
it
a long
good?
time. Yeah, it was funny. And or Iris said, "I wonder how many of us are squeezing our butt cheeks right now to see if they're soft and squishy."
Well, I'm telling you, yeah, you get old lady ass. That's what I call it. It's just, mm, mm, mm. She got the boobs hanging. The old lady, Maple, come here, girl.
I'll
Come here.
be there soon, Maple. Don't worry.
I know. And
Don't cry.
no, she's not. She's not marrying a pilot for you either. You're gonna still have to ride in the undercarriage. No, I'm just kidding. You're like, what are you talking about?
They said it was on Hulu or Netflix, I think. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, J. Rob, they do. You know they do. They're in there getting it on. Man, you get you want in. I'm telling you, right? You know what? I'm just gonna say, in retirement communities, there's a lot of stuff that growing up, I think, like, anybody else have this thing where, like, grandparents, elderly people, were sweet and innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like that's what I grew up thinking, and then you enter into adulthood and you find out, holy crap, there is nothing. They have a lifetime of experience
Mm-hmm.
that they're going to sit here and they, yeah, oh yeah. And I mean, really, I guess at that age, who cares,
Oh, they're color coded.
What are?
They're loofahs.
What are you talking about? What?
Okay. The village residents use loofahs as sexual codes. White means
Oh,
novice and beginners. Purple means voyeur and people who like to watch. Pink means soft swap. I don't know what that means. People who like to do it with others in the room. Blue
oh
means
man.
lowest level of full swap, those who can play well. Oh my gosh. That's awful.
Awfully fun.
Teal is bisexual for those who want to increase their dating chances.
Well, I mean, when we get to a certain certain age, I mean, I guess our dating pool gets smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And to broaden the horizons, I suppose.
My pool is empty. It's going to stay empty.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm heartbroken now.
Oh, Lord. Which one am I? None of them. Not near one of them, as Jenna would say.
She's the door that doesn't have a loofah on it.
That's right.
No loofah, no roommate.
Mm-mm.
No roommate for you.
I'm going to
Well,
have to get to bed because I've got to catch
you
a
got.
plane.
I know you got to get up early and go.
I didn't get my dishwasher loaded, so somebody else is going to have to.
Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, I gotta get to sleep too. I'm tired.
Well, yeah,
Like,
you've been going since what time? And you only got a couple hours sleep last night.
I know. I got up at what, 4 a.m. this morning? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm like,
You're working on 24 hours, woman.
Is it? Is it that late?
Well,
I don't know.
no. It's going on 12 your time, so I'm saying you're
I
close
got
to
another.
24 then.
I'm only at 20 hours, which isn't bad. I'm used to that.
I would be, my knuckles would be dragging.
Hey, leave my nipples out of this. Mm. Hey, Nani, 45 years. Yeah, none. That's right. That's right. I'm telling you. Mhm. We just celebrated our 26th wedding anniversary. I thought everything ever happened to him, I'm staying single for the rest of my life.
Well,
Because,
look at you.
uh-uh.
You try to tell me different.
Of course, I won't need to be married because you're going to marry the pilot.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to be traveling with you.
I will fix you up with the pilot.
I'll be shaking my thing everywhere. Hello, baby, let's go. Oh. Yeah. I see that happening.
You'll have to get your mile high status.
How do you
The
know
mile
I don't
high
already? How do you know I don't already have that?
Well, I don't.
Oh. You were asking me how I knew all the seats and stuff in the airplane. How do you know that? And I was like, well, A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, the same.
There's Jenna.
Ah,
I said nair, and she appears.
it's like what? Nair what? Nair like you just don't care. Maybe we should try that nair. You know what? That nair, I had a really bad experience with that stuff when I was younger.
I heard.
I just don't think any of it would work anymore, but maybe it would be better on the chin or something.
Well,
We
look,
can
you
knock
can
her
knock
out and
me
do
out
the
if you
wedding.
want to. But when I come to, I'll just get a divorce, get it annulled.
Not if you ain't got no fingers working.
And Jenna said, "Figment of your imagination. I'm not here."
All right. Now you see her, now you don't. Poof, poof, poof. All right.
What time do you get off, Jenna?
Hush your mouth. You know she's away from her husband. Phew. What color was that loofah that y'all needed? Broaden your horizons. I guess she's gonna be with you. Look. Oh man, guys. Ooh wee. What a
So
day, what a day, what a day.
yeah, you got time to sleep
Man,
before we get there.
I know. Well, not very much time because I still gotta unload my car. Get everything out of it again. Even though I packed light this time, I still seem to have a lot. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, Robin. We would always say we were praying. But it
Oh,
was,
that's
yeah,
true.
it's when they were a lot smaller and they'd be looking under the door. Indica's color is, her loofah is going to be green.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they'll be here a week. He's like, well, I don't know how long you're gonna be hanging out.
She's
They're
going to be
hanging out a
home.
week.
She's going to be like, oh my God, one of these bitches going home.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Be like, hey, The floor needs to be mopped. Get to it. I'm just kidding.
Look, Iris is your man. She done said that she would do all the jobs around the house.
Well, she did say, "What are we gonna do? Why, why we're there, and you're at work?" And I said, "You're gonna be babysitting." She said, "We can do that." It's like, no, I'm not working. That's the beauty of having contract work, is you can say yes or no.
Oh
So,
my goodness. Pixie Truther says she's cooking slow cooked pulled coconut chicken with baby
oh,
potatoes. Oh my
okay. Well,
God.
how long before it's done?
Yes. That's right, Robin. I'm used and abused.
You're gonna be using and abused when that pilot gets done with you.
Nope.
You better do whatever he say. He said he want to do this. You say yes, sir. You say yes, daddy. Yes, daddy.
Look, my mother-in-law, when she started dating her boyfriend again, she proceeded to tell him that never mind. Never
Oh,
mind.
Ira said it sounded yummy. I know
Yes.
she's talking about pixies. I was thinking she was thinking about the pilot.
Now I've had fried coconut, shrimp, and chicken, but I've never had it pulled. I bet that's amazing.
I bet it is too. Well, I'm getting on a plane over there. You come this way. No, you'll be here in time to cook the kids dinner.
Yeah.
I'm eating with Pixie.
Yep. Chicken enchilada.
Chicken enchiladas.
Enchilada.
We'll have to stop and pick up.
Ingredients.
Food is my favorite subject. That's right, Iris. I know. Charlie girl loves her food.
Uh-huh.
Always say, "What you eating?"
Yes, we're very proud of Jenna. She is doing amazing.
Oh yeah, she is. She's doing really good, and I'm just glad I got her that job.
I know, oh my gosh.
That's what we do over here. We can support you and employ you.
Mm-hmm. After we drag you on YouTube for a year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Well, now
Look,
she's dragging her butt to work now. Huh?
y'all, we sit, I think everybody knows that we all fell out with Jenna for about a year. And now we sit and talk about things that we did to each other and just die laughing.
Yeah, it's sad, really. Sad.
But we learned so much on how you're supposed to treat somebody and not supposed to treat somebody.
Well, that's why you know what you say you learned, but yet you're not sitting here willing to take one for the team and
I'll
marrying
do
this pilot. I
anything else.
mean, you would be financially secure. We could travel the world. You wouldn't have to ever had to see him.
There's a lot of things I could do to be financially secure, but I choose not to.
No. You'd be financially secure with, we'd be traveling the world. We could be jet setters.
Hi, Tabby.
We could do all kinds of stuff. You just take one for the team. I'm just not feeling the support from you right now, Charlie girl. And I'm really disappointed, actually.
I'm so sorry.
I'm really disappointed in you. I gotta say. Hey, Tabby. It's a coconut curry. I use chicken thighs. You got coconut milk and some chicken broth, curry paste, and pop in a bunch of baby potatoes at the end and pull the chicken apart. Ooh. I bet that is good.
Fancy's peeking in. Patients are settling in.
Aw.
Lightly dusted chicken with corn flour that makes the sauce thick.
I bet that is good.
Yum. All right, I'm gonna go get my booty.
Okay. All right. All right.
Love y'all.
Love you, girl. All right.
See you later.
All right. All right, guys. You guys have a great, great night. We're gonna check off of here because, like, I gotta head to bed and get some sleep here. You guys have a good, good night, and we'll catch you up. Catch up when we catch up. We might go live while everybody's here. You know, we do crazy singing around the fire kind of stuff. You know. Be on the replay crew, Debbie. All right. Fancy, have a good night at work. Enjoy that chicken curry, coconut curry, or chicken coconut, what you call it? Coconut chicken and potatoes. Oh, enjoy it because that sounds good, good, good. All right. NJ Robin, I need you to, yeah, we're hiring anytime. Come on up, clear a corner. I mean, I'll get your office ready, you know. But if this new business adventure works out, we have another position open up, I'm sure, you know. But until then, you know, if you could just help me work on Charlie Girl, marrying that pilot, it could really help us all out in the end, you know. I really wish she would take one for the team, but I'll work on her. We'll see. We'll see. Get a pilot that's cute enough, catches her eye enough, you know. Maybe we'll get some sweet airline fares. A gal can only hope, you know. All right. Love you, Indica. All right. You guys have a good one. We will talk to y'all later. You have a good, good night. And thank you for joining us. Night, guys.